My name is Ryan James Pearson. That one's real. And welcome back to Snecko the Snecko. It's time to play the Snecko. Hello again. Alright. I'm thinking pick this 100 up here. Okay, I want those 2 early shots, probably for like 2 card removals. Ooh, look at that demon form at the start of your turn, gain 2 strength. Quite powerful, but at the same rate, do I want to use it here? Yes, okay, I don't actually have a better turn than it. It's whether or not I would be able to defend if I didn't happen to use that. That was the primary consideration there. Wool Snack skill. Let's pick that up because we do have shops coming up as well. Yeah. Ooh, Pandagraph at the start of boss combat, heal for 25 HP. Yes, quite good for us. Snack attack, snack power, little snack skills, snack skill, little snack attack. Like, I could just clear the board here, take all of them. There's also Ninjato. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, draw 2 cards. Yeah, how commonly is that going to trigger in this deck, though? Sling Courage, start each elite combat with 2 strength. I don't know. I'm gonna take those 3, leave the rest of my money for the next shop. Definitely lose the defend. Oh, there's Chaos, but way too early to take that. Oh, look, it's a Snack Beam. There's also a Soul Draw here. Snack Proof, draw between 1 and 3 cards. Discard between 1 and 3 random cards. It's also 107, sorry, 97 gold for us. 97 gold is pretty good. Alright, we'll take the Snack Power and the Snack Beam as well. Move on. So we're effectively trying to recraft the Snack Beam deck that I tried to get going on last episode that went okay right up until it didn't. Gain 4 potency, or 4 turns from now absorb all spawn slimes. We have none, so that's not going to happen. Electrocute, 22 damage. If I poison my weapons, then electrocute, I can actually do this quite well. It probably considers Confusion to be a debuff, so Fever is probably going to draw me an extra card this turn. It does. Beautiful. Alright, definitely looking to weaken the enemy, play our strongest defense, and then attack. Having a cantrip in the draw pile isn't actually great. It could have its cost randomized to be quite high. Prohibitively expensive. Thankfully, that wasn't the case. Should have played the opening tackle there before I did anything. Unfortunately, I forgot that I was generating a card. Snack Beam. And Snack Bite. The Bag of Preparation at the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. Quite powerful right there. It's also Master Eye at the start of each turn, reduce the cost of your highest cost card in your hand by 1. Yeah, let's actually start stacking those up as well. Big Snack Power. What? What's happened here? Why have I got that instead of the power that it generated? I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that one bit. Because getting it instead of the power that it generates just means that I miss out on the randomization of its costs. Like a little snack skill there. Okay, so it looks like the cards drawn from Bag of Preparation aren't triggering the Snecko Eye, which shouldn't be the case, but definitely currently is. Can only be played if you've played no skills this turn. Okay, sure. Angry Bot, unfortunately I don't get to play there. Definitely go for the Tail Whip. And I guess Rapid Caster. There's no real reason to change my plan there. If you have a debuff, gain an energy and draw a card, sure. That's 21 damage. Okay, so I drop box, then I use this. What? Said it was dealing... What? 2 times the number. Huh? Did I track its damage wrong? Or was it just not affected by vulnerability despite the fact that it said it was affected by vulnerability? I don't know what just happened there. I'm a little concerned by it. Pen Nib. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage as well as completing a quest. I knew that one as well, actually. Snack power. Light Bulb. If you have any unspent energy at the end of your turn, draw that many cards next turn. Nice. Also, kind of common-ish for us. Time Thief. Vision, gain 2 energy, draw 2 cards. I mean, sure, you're going to be attacking next turn. I know that for a fact. Gonna have a bunch of energy and a bunch of cards. What? It's attacking this turn? Who could have known? Big snack skill. I'm gonna drop the milkshake in order to pick up the... explosive potion right there. Master Eye becoming innate also seems pretty good for us. Ultimate defense, 1 artifact, 1 dex, 5 plated armor, 5 shielding. I mean, that's just gonna keep us the safest out of all of the available options, right? Set up for a single big hit to get a giant kill here. Bi-beam Bolt. This turn evoked okay, never mind. Doesn't even matter. As soon as it says evoke lightning, I don't evoke lightning, so what up? Let's go Gravity beat Soul Draw, see if we can get anything to play. We can't. It's okay though. Snack Beam. Snacked him. Oh, beautiful. Definitely take that snack attack. Master Eye, Foresight, hit that one as well. So what? Do I even need to defend this turn? Not at all. So I just kill the backliner Soul Draw to see if I get any more attacks that would be more useful. Then follow it with a strike. I'll discard that one. So I get to draw my natural 20. My next attack this turn does double damage. We don't really have any high damage attacks here, unfortunately. Nice. Another jar of slime. Yes. Maybe he'll just help me blow up the enemy up here. Remove a card from the deck, just get a strike out of there. Definitely want to hit this upgrade on like a big Snecko power. Makes a bunch of sense. Alright. Power Surge immediately played itself there, giving us -2 focus, but it also cost energy to play. Ugh. So autoplay with focus is awful. Because autoplay just now costs me the energy. I don't get to do anything this turn because of it. Alright. Well, look, we don't really have anything defensive that we're comfortable using here. Force. Guess I'll stasis that so I don't exhaust it. That's what stasis is. When if you play a stasis card, that would exhaust, you just discard it instead. There it goes, gets discarded. I get my intangibility. It doesn't really do anything, nor did the upgrade. None of that was necessary. My bad. Collapse. Nope, no protection in the entire deck. At the start of your turn, exhaust 1 card and add 1 random card to your hand. Huh? You know what I mean, right? It's just a little... Good hit. Choose a card to exhaust. Let's get that brute force out of here. Ooh, another Master Eye. Don't mind if I do. Excellent. Brewmaster as well as another great invisibility. Little snack skill gives us repurpose that we definitely don't need. I mean, we don't have any arts to play, so if we play this, but it is ethereal, so we don't need to not play it. We'll just play it, but it exhausts. Doesn't do anything for us. Just got my extra draw this turn. Choose a burn to exhaust. Shared library just gives me 2 strength here. Oh, this is not a good deck that we've managed to generate here. Exhaust soul draw, use... Oh, you are kidding me. That counted as an attack. It was effectively, it just generated an attack, but it counted as an attack. So the pen nib triggered on it. So I lose 20 damage here. That's awful. Snecko, gain a random buff effect at the start of each turn. Sure. Why not? We may actually end up dying here. No, never mind. That hand will do it. Well, there's another Snecko, but there's another Master Eye. I could just go all in on the Master Eyes. I'm actually kind of down on that. Let's do it. Dimensional Glitch. Gain energy at the start of each turn. All non-attack damage you deal is reduced by half, rounding down. All non-attack damage you receive is increased by half, rounding up. All in-combat healing you receive is reduced to half, rounding up. I don't know what that's going to affect for us because I don't know what our deck will be at the time. But I still think that I should take it. The extra energy allows me to play the extra cards. I have, you know, extra cards per turn. Snecko Eye giving us 2 extra cards per turn. It's pretty potent. It's just extra energy is very important for this build. It's effectively what I just said. Much shorter that way, though. I mean... This whole hand kind of sucks. Electrocute you. See if I get anything playable. I don't. Returning Blade, Vision. Deal 6 damage to all enemies and then put this card in your hand. It can be upgraded any number of times. As well as the Snack Beam being here. So we definitely want to, like, guard stance. Returning, you'll be attacking. I'll Snack Beam. Wait. Ah, it wasn't attacking. That's unfortunate for us. I'm going to haste here. For the next X turns, draw 1 card, gain an energy, and deal 1 more damage with your attacks and gain 1 more block from your cards. And we should probably retain the reactive shield. So we're mad hasted, y'all. 40 damage AoE. I mean, that's not going to do anything, really. 80 damage AoE. Well, I mean, that's probably going to do something more. Not if it only hits the backliners. Ugh. I was really hoping it was going to hit the frontliners. I guess I was banking on it, and I probably ought not to have been, but still. Definitely go with Master Eye, Strike, Rampage. Gosh. Fine, I'll just go Electrocute, which means I shouldn't have used a Rampage there. And Machine Learning for extra draw. I hate that battles like this can be the most difficult thing for us. Because it really shouldn't be, and it definitely is. Okay, and we'll retain... what? Just a normal strike, I think. Come on, Gatling goal. What? The frontliner was dead. Why? Am I about to go to a shop? I am. I am about to go to a shop. It's pre-upgraded, though. I'll take it. We'll have the opportunity to pick up those cards later. When spending gold at a shop, heal 5 HP and heal 10 upon pickup. Let's go for all of those. Just a bunch more Snecko cards for my deck. Alright, Master Eye, Intimidate, Powered Anvil, Force Pull on, I guess, you. Okay. Put myself in a relatively good position here. Come on and find me the... It's none of them. Ruined Sticks. Add a regret to your hand. Do I have the ability to get the regret out of my hand here at all? No. Alright, I probably don't do it then. I mean, it does kill this frontliner for me, though. And then the regret does 4 damage to me, so I do lose 1 HP there. Just got to eat. Got it. Another jar of slime, though. I don't know. Explore the passageway, definitely here. I'll take the special relic. Actually, I have a shop in the next space if I want it, don't I? No, I don't. Okay. Definitely going... Ooh, but 5 max HP for this character is actually significant. Yeah. Let's get that max HP. Upgrade a card. Definitely want to hit, like, another Master Eye. Get them both innate. It's just 2 extra energy per turn for me, effectively, at this point. Deal 7 damage. Deal 7 damage again to all enemies. Not super useful, but okay. Charge Shot, deal 5 damage plus 5 damage for each turn this was retained. So we definitely want to try and retain that as much as we can. I'll apply 3 Blight here. I'm not going to use the Soul Draw because I don't want to lose the Charge Shot. Ultimate Defense, gain 1 artifact, 1 dex, 5 plated armor, and 5 shielding. Seems super useful for us. This turn, your next card is repeated at +1 energy until you run out of energies. So I get to play the Charge Shot, what, 3 times? Not bad. It could have set up for lethal this turn. Even not just Fumes here. Gotta remember the non-combat damage thing. I took damage to that earlier. I wasn't thinking about it. Choose a card to upgrade. I mean, just upgrade the Snec Beam. And goodbye, Spawned Slime. Go for the little Snec skill. Money from that. Get a big Snec skill here as well. Lovely. Not picking up Snec cards at the same rate as we had prior. Ooh, Grand Form. Do I actually... Bullet time! Well, of course, then. Little shivs in head. Oh, no shivs in head. Definitely double hit him with that Snec bonus. Nice. get to play a random attack from a random character on a random enemy. I don't know about this. Let's go consult playbook, I think. So we'll tail whip, consult playbook. A lot of finishing tackles. The enemy has goop. I mean, I thought it was if it kills the enemy, but it doesn't, no. Okay, we can murder you easily. Then turn around and start hitting the other frog as best we can. To a random enemy, apply 2 weak to vulnerable and remove all block. It's a pretty good setup for a kill here. Toy Battleship. Whenever you enter a rest site during the next combat, the first card played each turn also draws 1 card. Beetle Shell. Every 10th time you gain block from a card, gain double that block. Okay, so we've got the Beetle Shell and the Pendid. So do have to be quite careful about my play there. Well, if I want to be good, I should do that. I'm going to get a bunch of Hungry Tackles into my next hand just because I am very, very worried that I'm not going to have the ability to attack these enemies enough times to prevent their attacks. So you're stunned. Yep. I messed that up wholly. That's not a reset, that's just a dumb. I'm a dumb. Obviously, I should have been attacking the frontliner a lot more there. One diverted attack there would have just been excellent for us. We take a pre-upgraded Snec Beam here. Lovely. Right, I'm going to Warcry to put the Snec Beam... I was going to Warcry to put the Snec Beam atop of my deck because I want to be able to have it next turn so that I can kill these with it, but... Oh my god. We'll definitely do the big chomp here. Are you kidding me? We chomped for 32. Did we heal for 16? Because all in-combat healing is reduced to half. Did we actually end up healing for all of our 16? Because I don't think we did there. That said, I wasn't counting, so, you know. I could be wrong. And probably am. Alright. Let's go with the Face Destroyer. Bottle Yo-Yo. Upon pick up, choose a card. When it is put into your discard pile, shove it into your draw pile instead. We'll go for the upgraded Snec Beam. Another Snec Power. I've been caught in a trap. Definitely lose 10 HP to remove a card from the deck. Get another strike out of there. Alright. I want all these Snec Beams upgraded. Flame Mango. Panic Fire. Whenever a non-upgraded card cycle... We don't have cycle in this deck. That doesn't matter. Double hit him with the Snecko Beam. 16. Okay, so I can't even kill the backliner right now. We get very little in combat healing from the Cure Wounds. We actually just get 1 because it rounds down. Okay, let's memory tap here. He's definitely looking for something better than this. We'll apply 15 goop to the front line. I'll play defense and then hemokinesis to kill the frontliner. Damage on that Snecko beam. We're definitely resting in the next space. Oh, I want to go to the bonfire room. Risky play! Nice, we got to the bonfire room. So we get the bonfire room, 2 max HP. We also get 96 gold from the Snecko skull, including a card in my deck. And then I get to rest for 20% of my max HP, as well as upgrade a random card. And it hit the big snack attack. I mean, come on. It's scarcely even gone better for me. Okay, so Envenom is pretty good here. I also kind of want to, like, double the overwork. Like, burst, double overwork. Now we hold off. We get to draw 4 extra cards next turn. That's what I'm looking for. I want the ability to kill all of these with very little problem. Inflame, Horde. Can I get anything from these enemies? No, not really. Not right now. I am already weak for 3 turns, so all in doesn't really matter too much to me. Same with Strain. Reroll their costs again, and we got 2 more playable cards. Neato. Lift off, take 50% damage from attacks. If you're attacked 3 times in 1 turn, loses power and skip your next turn. That doesn't happen to us here, not with this boss, so we're very comfortable. Flying Snecko, hell yeah. Definitely go with the Tail Whip, Neglected Blade, Snecko, even a Master will stab and a strike. 5 damage, and then randomize the cost of these cards just in case. Hey, we even get to draw another card. Not one we could use, though. Okay. Snakebite the frontliner. Still not really finding what we're looking for here, unfortunately. Soul Draw, see if we can find something useful. We don't. Like, I should probably defend this turn, but Metamorphosis doesn't work because it randomizes the costs on draw. I'm gonna play the Phantasmal Killer, actually. I play that Phantasmal Killer just to get a ridiculous amount of damage in the next turn. I might just be able to blow all the enemies up with it. Yep. Snack Beam. Snack Beam. Strike. Throw in a Heal Hook for good measure. Alright. Enemy should be dead next turn to pretty much any good draw. That'll do it. I actually want to put the Grand Form into the deck. As long as it's not in my opening hand, it actually gets its cost reduced by Master Eye quite effectively. It's just the effects that it provides are actually quite weak. Taking another Master Eye. Grand Snecko Eye. Gain energy and transform 2 cards at the start of your turn. I mean, yes? Let's get all those. Oh, it's the mirror. Why is it always the mirror? Ah. All right. 2 cards to transform. Probably these 2. Okay. Go for Snack Beam. Die for the follow-up. Still wasn't really finding what I wanted there. That's okay. Was hoping there'd be some avenue to killing that turn. Sadly, there wasn't. Let's go for the two ridiculously overcosted things there. We got one of them back. Alright. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. Still just going to be looking out for that one snack beam, which we do find. Drop it for the kill. We got long range lance. Why did we get a relic from that? Do I have something? At the start of the next combat, deal 12 damage to a random enemy, then lose this relic. Oh, it's probably related to a card that I must have played there. Whoa, I've never seen this before. After taking a few steps towards the hallway... Sorry, I thought this was a different event. That's why I skipped through the previous text. You see that it's a nest of voidlings with a nightmare close by. You notice in the stairway... there is a stairway, rather, in the room with the voidlings. You might be able to make it out if you run. No, we're fighting them! You kidding me? Let's go with the two most expensive cards there. The end of the turn, gain 3 block for each card in your hand? Yes. Yes. Then Master Eye and Master Eye. And shifting gears for some more cards. It's a hell of a lot of work done there. Flashback is only 5 block by itself. Waste not makes no sense here either. Greater form is pretty good. Okay. When you play a skill, gain 1 dex and lose 1 dex at the end of the turn. I guess we should play that earlier, but we aren't really playing anything that's relevant for. Okay, so he actually did lower the damage of the enemies here. Nightmare Vision gives us... Ooh, Fortify. Great pickup. Remove a random buff from your target if it's not a boss enemy. Deal 8 damage, amplify, remove all buffs and deal 13 instead, sure. Generate force field doesn't make sense for this deck, nor does Feel Our Pain. 2 cards to enhance this time, nice. Okay, we will go with Tail Whip and Decrepit. So Tail Whip, Decrepit, kills this target. Yes, I just wasted the pen nib there. I planned out my turn, and then I was mistaken in exactly how much I needed to invest in different actions. I just want to see what we get from this event. Definitely avoid those two, and we'll enhance. Thank you. We're finally getting our snack beams, actually, by the way. I only just realized, wow, we really should have had enough snack beams to kill this enemy by now. You look around, the room feels darker than before. You turn to see the nightmare. However, this is no ordinary nightmare. It feels like it's protecting something. A nightmare alpha. This is a nightmare alpha with, hang on, let me just, 3... can only use 100, or rather can only lose 150 HP a turn. And it's only powered up by the Emerald Mirror, thankfully. It already has Reality Shift applied to itself, so I can't just deal a bunch of damage to it this turn. To change that intent. But if you attack a poisoned enemy with a non-ship card, as shifts your hand, sure, we'll see if that happens. Deals 3 damage, enemy loses 1 strength at the end of its turn for 2 turns. That's actually really good. It's just the other one was overcosted is why I couldn't play it. Okay. Secret Technique is way too expensive here, as is Overexert. Return null, deal 52 damage, remove your next orb. Oh my god, that's really good. So let's play defense before we do that. Okay, I'm gonna Jar of Slime the enemy. Also make them vulnerable. Oh no, but the return null should be used first because of the pen nib. No, I need the block. Alright. 5-foot step and serve and protect because they're too expensive for their effects. That's another dream foil. Love it. The Master Eye as well. Masochism. Hell, we'll pile on for nothing. Let's note the escape plan here. See if we get anything good. Exhaust your hand. Gain 5 protection and 2 knives for each exhausted card. Not really our kind of jam. Full blood, too vulnerable? Being vulnerable at any point in this fight is just almost an instant concession. I definitely don't want to do that if I can avoid it. Okay, I'll play the lower cost things here before I soul roll. Hey, got a lot of better returns here. Let's burst the serve. At least we get to draw 2 extra cards this turn. 2 cards to transform. Combo cost definitely, as well as probably soul draw. So that Snec Beam does want to be played pretty desperately here, in fact. Throw a knife. I have no knives. Knives are not a thing that I do. If I play that Snec Beam, though, the enemy changes to 30 incoming damage. I'm gonna note the snipe. Devour. If I don't start damaging the enemy, I'm just in a bad position, yo. Also, their negative strength wasn't being accounted for there, actually, weirdly. Forge in Time. I mean, that would just be full protection this hand, right? 22 block. An additional block for each spawn slime. I don't know how it's 22 by itself right now, but wild. Let's trade Pylon and Nope. No, and Leeching. So definitely protect first. Oh, right. Thank you, Beetle Shell, for doing that. Let's go for a Snec Bite. Return null, and then I'm just going to Forge in Time. This is also going to get me not only 25 protection, which is kind of like temporary HP here, but also those knives are going to be able to fund some of the other cards in this deck that I haven't yet been able to play because I haven't had knives. Next attack you play heals HP equal to 60% of the unblocked attack damage. Alright. Thank you, protection. We do need to be attacking this enemy is the main concern that I keep bringing up. And we're just not doing it hard enough. Nightmare Vision here. Getting Neural Network. Draw 2 additional cards at the start of each turn. Wild. That's my bad. I'll tell you what happened there is I didn't think that I was triggering the enemy's effect. God damn it. I just straight up miscounted their remaining reality shift. That happens to me so often in this fight. I just... somehow get on the other end of the reality shift that I wasn't expecting yet to be on. The big problem is that, especially for a character like this, because everything is random, it's really difficult to keep an eye on every single different element, to consider every single different card in all of the different classes that are only in your deck for a certain period of time, that each interact with one another in a unique and weird way, and occasionally in ways that aren't necessarily, you know, intuitive. To be transforming cards at the start of your turn and getting even more random cards in your deck, you kind of have to play by instinct rather than just sitting there and reading every single individual card and focusing on each and every individual thing, and it kind of becomes taxing in a way that leads to mistakes, like this, and like last episode. I will get a win with the Snecko, though. I have to imagine the decks will look relatively similar in that they won't look similar to one another at all, but they will have the similarity of the Snecko beam. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been, again, why? Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.